All right, we got them out of the oven. They came out beautifully. Look at that. They are very, very nice. I'm not going to taste one because I've had plenty of sweet already today, but I'm sure they'll be delicious. Hope you make them and enjoy them this year. Something sweet is going to work on another blast from the past. All the way back through when my kids were little, we made these cookies at Christmas time that were peanut butter cookies, and you bake them in little muffin tins. And as soon as they come out of the oven, you stick a miniature Reese cup in the middle of them. You can see those. So they make peanut butter Reese Cup cookies, and we made them forever. But we always used refrigerated peanut butter cookie dough, and you can do that. You can absolutely do that. You can buy it in a tube. You cut it up so that it fills up the muffin tins. It does exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to make my cookies from scratch today. I've also done sugar cookies and put a Rolo in the middle when they came out of the oven. I've done all kinds of different cookies, peanut butter and chocolate chip, and others, and put a Hershey's Kiss in the middle, and you can do that. If you're doing Hershey's Kisses, you can have the ones with almonds in the middle. You can have the ones with caramel in the middle. If you're want to, you can have the ones with coconut in the middle. I wouldn't be doing that, but others might. So you have a lot of ways that you can make varieties of cookies and use refrigerated dough. It certainly works. It certainly works. Today, we're going to make homemade peanut butter cookies to go in our muffin tins. And I'm going to go through what the ingredients that I'm going to use to make them. I will post the recipe. I know I'm behind on posting recipes, but I'll get caught up. The recipe that I'll post is for one batch. I increased it a little bit because I want to come out with 24 cookies, and it said it would only do 20. These are for an order for later in the week, and I need 24 cookies. So I increased it a little bit. Like the flour had to be 1 1/3 cups and 4 more tablespoons. And here's the kicker: 1 1/3 eggs. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that work. I'm going to use a whole egg, and I've used a fork and had this one all beat up, and I'm just going to pour a third of it in. It's the only way I know to do a third of an egg. Most chickens don't know how to do that. So we will cream the butter and sugar. We will add the eggs. We will stir together the dry ingredients. I will get the dough made. I'll show you the dough when it's made. I don't know exactly what the consistency is going to be, if I'm going to want to scoop it directly into the pans or if I'm going to want to chill it for a little while, but I'll see how soft it is when we get there. I'll bring you back when the dough is mixed together and let you see what it looks like. Okay, the dough is finished, and you can see it's a soft dough, and I think it's going to go in these muffin tins really, really well. You can see I have my pan of mini muffin tins. You could use liners if you want to. I'm not, so we can start right now, hoping beyond hope that they come out the way they're supposed to. So we will scoop cookie dough into each one of these, stick them in the oven. While they're in the oven, we will unwrap the Reese's cups. We have 20 we have 24. Wanted to make sure I was right. 24. So we will unwrap 24 Reese cups while they're in the oven, because the minute they come out of the oven, we need to put them in there while the cookies are still soft so that they will sink down in. It's so much fun. So I have a cookie scoop. I don't know what size it is. I know people sometimes say it's however many teaspoons. I don't know. I think it's the size that will fit in these muffin tins. So we're just going to get a scoop of cookie dough, and we're going to scoop it into our muffin tin. Hopefully it will fill up at least 24. That's how many we need for sure. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to turn the video off because there's no reason for you to stand and watch me do this 24 times. I will show you when they come out of the oven and we're ready to put the Reese cups in. Well, that goes to show you something. I was worried we wouldn't get 24 cookies, and guess what? We have 48 cookies. I don't even know if we have 48 Reese cups. We're going to bake all these cookies. They'll be good peanut butter cookies, even if they don't get a Reese cup in there. So we're going to stick these in the oven at 350 degrees. It says 8 to 10 minutes, I think. We're going to start watching them. Don't know exactly the size difference in the way I'm doing them in the muffin tins and the way it instructed in the recipe to roll them out. So they're a little different form. So we'll start watching them about 8 minutes and we'll take them out. We'll get these Reese cups unwrapped while they're in the oven and we will be ready to finish them up when they come out. Okay, the cookies are out of the oven. They're brown around the outside and they're still soft in the middle. And so we're going to start putting those Reese cups in there. So we'll just pick up a Reese cup and we'll stick it in the middle of that cookie and push it down. And we'll do that 48 times. Look at that. Look how cute they look. Once they've had time to cool, then we'll take them out of the pan. We'll come back and show you what they look like. Just want you to see, we just want you to see, we can't take them out of the pan till they've cooled. Because when we stick those Reese cups down in there, the Reese cups start to melt. And everything has to have time to come back to room temperature before we can take them out of the pans. Aren't they cute? I can just see them with all kinds of other things. You can use other kinds of candy in there, but what a cute idea. I'll show you again in just a little bit.